Now first off, I'm fully aware that this movie has come out nearly 2 months ago in the United States.
But you will listen to everything I have to say.
What's happening, geeks? A very happy new year, very happy 2015 to all of you. I hope it was a good one and a safe one. Secondly, if you have been to my YouTube channel, you probably noticed everything's looking a little bit different now. I've got a new logo and a new banner. Thanks to my friend Amit Patel. Thank you very much, sir. Thirdly, to start off the new year, I'm going to review a movie that has been long awaited and highly anticipated. Dumb and Dumber 2, with 2 spelled T-O. Brilliant! So Dumb and Dumber 2 marks the return of the Farrelly brothers, or the Farley brothers, I don't know. Dumb and Dumber 2 also marks the return of Jeff Daniels and Jim Carrey as they reprise their roles of Harry Dunn and Lloyd Christmas. Now the hype surrounding this movie has been immense, and at one point the movie wasn't going to happen due to Jim Carrey pulling out because he wasn't happy with the way the movie was going. Next minute he's back on board and all of a sudden we're getting photos of Jim Carrey's chipped tooth being revealed and then set photos of them in character. And before you know it, the movie's out. Now I gotta admit, I'm quite apprehensive when approaching movies like this because I'm so sentimental with the originals. I remember when Mum first took me to see the first Dumb and Dumber back in 1994, over 20 years ago. I'm just gonna let that sink in and realize how old we're all getting. Fuck. So of course I'm a little apprehensive about a sequel, but you'd think after 20 years they'd have some good material and a good story to go off. So with that being said, how does Dumb and Dumber 2 hold up? Guys, I'm gonna admit, I was pretty underwhelmed with what I saw on screen. Don't get me wrong, it was so damn good to see Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels back at it again with that amazing chemistry that they had from the first one. They still maintain that chemistry on screen. So the movie starts off that Lloyd's been in a catatonic state for nearly 20 years due to the heartache of losing Mary Sampson, not on Mary Sampson.
So swummy, slippy.
Harry has been visiting Lloyd once a week for nearly 20 years when all of a sudden Lloyd shouts out, "Gotcha." So the whole time it's just been a prank. Talk about being dedicated to your craft, man. And at that point, Harry tells Lloyd that he needs a new kidney and he is not well. And we also find out that Harry has a possible daughter that he had with Freda Felcher, whom we only hear about in the first Dumb and Dumber. And there you go, we've got our story. They've got to go on a road trip, find the daughter, get the kidney for Harry. Is this film a masterpiece? No. Is it better than the original? No way. When the first Dumb and Dumber came out in 1994, it just came at the right time and hit the right chord for everyone. You think about it, if the first Dumb and Dumber came out today, I don't think audiences would receive it well. To me, this sequel was unnecessary. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Look, let's be honest, everyone wants to see a sequel to Dumb and Dumber, but everyone has a different opinion and different story of what they'd like to see Harry and Lloyd get up to. And this storyline I don't think is going to please everyone. Now don't get me wrong, the gags in this film are pretty well done and got a couple of laughs out of me, but it wasn't belly busting like when I saw the first one. And this is really scraping the bottom of the barrel. I don't know if anyone feels the same, but I don't think Dumb and Dumber belongs in a high definition world with a high definition camera being used. You look at the first Dumb and Dumber, it was old, it was gritty, it was grainy, and I love that look. But when you see Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels in high definition and everything's polished, it just didn't feel seamless, like it could blend in from the first film. And from what I could see on screen, it looked like Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels were having the time of their life playing these characters, but it seems as if they were sort of overplaying them from what they had perfected in the first film. Actually, to put it in a better way, it was like they were doing a really bad impersonation of their characters from the original Dumb and Dumber. On the plus side, there are some cool little cameos and some little homages being paid to the original film. Now, I gotta get this off my chest because there was this one moment in the film that just bugged the shit out of me. I'm not gonna give it away because it's kind of a spoiler, but you see the main theatrical poster right here. It's kind of deceiving. There's a scene where Harry and Lloyd get reunited with something that they had in the first film, and then this song starts playing. And you think, this is great, this feels like the original Dumb and Dumber. And then all of a sudden, nah, it's a really bad joke. I'm not gonna lie, within moments I was like a girl denying that they're upset. No, it's fine, it's fine. It's totally fine. Guys, I may seem like I'm blasting this film and being very protective of the original, but I just don't think it was a necessary film. They perfected everything in the first film. It was a great little film. They should have just left it as is. And for fuck's sake, let us not even think about Dumb and Dumberer. There are some neat little gags, some nice cameos, and little homages being paid to the original film. So with that, I'm gonna give Dumb and Dumber 2 2.5 geeks out of 5. So if you guys have seen Dumb and Dumber 2, please leave a comment below and let me know your thoughts. Was it a necessary sequel or should have just been left alone? As always, thanks very much for your continuing support, guys. 2015 is going to be a mega year. And until next time, geeks, always remember, cosplayers do it best.